Hello, everyone. There have been different news coming out of Enugu State, and some of them haven't really been pleasant. I'm one person that, honestly, when it comes to states, I don't really know much what's going on in the state. I live in Abuja, so my state is Abuja. It's whoever occupies the Aso Villa, whether legally or illegally, that's really my problem. So most states, I really don't follow them. But Enugu State has been in the news for a lot of wrong reasons, and that this is one of them. So there's this tweet that was made by the governor, yeah, and he said yesterday we sealed 100 billion naira deal with Pragmatic Palms Limited to resuscitate the moribund Enugu State United Palm Products Limited (UPPL). First of all, governments really don't have business running businesses. They don't have business running businesses and all of that. Government should focus on providing enabling environments for businesses to run, and then what they should do is to tax when those businesses are run, not to tax people to death, but to tax businesses that have been given enabling environment to run, and they are making income. That's what government is supposed to do. All of this, all the time they go and start one business that was there before. Why did it go down? Because government doesn't know how to run business, and when it's not done profitably, monies aren't used judiciously, all sorts of things, all sorts of people will be employed, people who are not qualified, who are not competent to run it, and then nepotism, corruption end up killing this whole thing, and that's why it's moribund. And so why is government wasting money on this? Government should just create enabling environment. Private institutions, private businesses, they are going to come in, the private sector will come in where there's profit and they know they can make their money. They will do it. We saw Okomo Oye, how they're crying the fact that they're paying around $12 billion in taxes every year, and yet they are not being protected. They are having to deal with terrorists that are killing them. But what we have is that most of these big projects are usually conduit pipe for corruption, where they use it to siphon money, because that's how you get this big deals and big money. It says, let me continue with the tweet from Governor P.N. Umba, Governor Peter Ndubisi Umba. It says UPPL is one of the agricultural and agro-industrialization initiatives of the late Premier of the defunct Eastern Region, Dr. Michael Ihionukara Okpara, which has lain fallow for many years. We are greatly excited to partner with Pragmatic Palms, a subsidiary of Diamond Stripes Limited, to transform it from dormant to a productive asset in fulfillment of our campaign promise to Indi Enugu. As a government, we shall play our part to ensure that this partnership works for the benefit of both Enugu State and investors. And guess what? This company was registered about 9 days ago. Yeah, this mate was registered in May, just 9 days ago. How do you give 100 billion naira contract to a company that was registered 9 days ago? Even if the company, the people, they have one company that it was registered 9 days ago, and there's no how. I've done this before. There is a particular, we have a law that says you cannot. There are certain things that you cannot do with a company if it has not reached a certain stage. And okay, I think that was in a particular loan. Yeah, that I remember I did a program on something like that. But how can a company that was registered 9 days ago, what experience does it have? What competence, what technical competence, financial competence, or whatever does it have for you now to be able to take 100 million of taxpayers' money to go and resuscitate a moribund industry that has been lying fallow for years? It's crazy. It's just unbelievable, with the impunity with which these people just take in monies and just do anything. And for me, the thing that kills me the most is how We are the ones who are having to pay for this constantly. In short, I'm so frustrated. The people who are coming, it is either friends, families, acquaintances, in my own case, total strangers. People just get my number. The next thing they are calling you, they need this money for this and that. I'm like, freaking hell. I put my life on the line. I put my family's line on the line. I put my businesses on the line. I'm spending my money. You want to also ruin me and make me poor so that I would neither have the mouth to speak or whatever. It's crazy. Like, honestly, I'm so frustrated. And then people sit down and watch these people steal and loot money. And was it about last a week, was it on Thursday or so, there were so many requests from, oh, I need money to pay rent, I to please borrow me for this amount. I ended up, my account, I literally emptied my account, having to send this thing. Then I had a bit of medical crisis. I went to hospital. They gave me my bill. I looked at my account. There was nothing to pay. I was like, what is this? And on that day, I made up my mind, and this is for me. I'm like, I'm going to build that account to a certain level. I'm not reducing it for nobody. I'm keeping my own this thing. Because I'm one person, I'm a trader. I really don't save. I don't save money because I always using my money for trade. And then I have a brother who is going abroad for his education. Now I'm paying school fees at the end of this, and I just don't want to touch it. But all of that thing. But for me, the fact that really came on me, I was like, what? I'm sitting down here and allowing people continue to make me vulnerable. Even though I've cut it down, there's still some, this family member, that a friend, maybe you've been to this thing together. Okay, they've not asked before. Okay, they might be in this thing. But the most annoying part of it all is see how people's money, this is their money that is their own, being wasted by some corrupt people, and yet they don't go there, yet they put the pressure on you. That yesterday, as I sat down in that hospital, I'm like, oh my goodness, and I looked at my account, I'm like, I just emptied my account just for people. And here I am. Who am I going to go to and start asking for nothing? The reason I have a big mouth is because I live within my means. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I know I've digressed a bit from it. It was so frustrating. Honestly, on Friday, I just got a really very crazy wake-up call. And I was like, because ordinarily, it's just something that I'll just transfer from my account. And I literally emptied my account. All for people. All for people. That's the part that pinned me. I was like, everybody with their foolish and useless sub stories. I'm like, no. From this thing, I'm not going to do that nonsense. Because I always say this, you can't help the poor by being poor yourself. It's crazy. But anyway, back to this story. Sorry, I ranted a bit. Honestly, the thing is I just got angry and frustrated. The number of people that keep coming, some of them with such audacity, some of them with such sense of entitlement. I give my number, like literally when people ask for my number, I meet them, I'm always giving back. So my numbers is everywhere. People get, and then they get there, they come and they'll be asking you for this, that. It's so crazy. I just got off this thing now. My community, they're asking for one. I'm like, wait, what do you want the person to do? I should render myself poor just because I speak on issues. It's so freaking frustrating. And then you see people will say, they'll be telling you that, oh, they are praying for God to solve Nigeria's problem. I'm like, why are you not praying for God to also solve your problem? Why are you bringing your problem to me? Why are you taking action and coming to meet me to tell me this, that? Why? Anyway, 9 days ago, a company that was registered 9 days ago, it's a company that is now collecting 100 billion, 100 billion naira loan. Wow. No, I said loan, contract. And that's why you saw like what the thing, the whole drama that is happening in Abia State, where the former governor is accused of doing the same thing, taking 10 billion naira for airport, which he gave to a company that said they have never done that. He just paid into their account and just transfer it to 32 other accounts. I mean, it's just, I'm still angry.